ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি কেউ কথা না কয় ওরে ও রে ও আভাগা, কেউ কথা না কয়, যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায়ে সবাই করে ভয়। যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায়ে সবাই করে ভয়, তবে পরাণ খুলে ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে। ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি সবাই ফিরে যায় ওরে ও রে ও আভাগা, সবাই ফিরে যায়, যদি গহন পথে যাবার কালে কেউ ফিরে না যায়, যদি গহন পথে যাবার কালে কেউ ফিরে না যায়, তবে পথের কাঁটা ও তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলো রে। ও তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে।
একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে।
যদি আলো না ধরে ওরে ও রে ও আভাগা, আলো না ধরে, যদি ঝড় বাদলে আধার রাতে দুয়ার দেয় ঘরে, যদি ঝড় বাদলে আধার রাতে দুয়ার দেয় ঘরে, তবে বজ্রা নলে আপন
the Chairman of the Annual Convocation Ceremony, Shri Arvind Kumar Chaudhary Sir, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
वृषन्नग्ने विश्रवाण्यर्य इलस्पदे समिध्यसे स नो वसून्याभर संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनां सीजानतां संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनां सीजानतां देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे संजानाना उपासते देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे संजानाना उपासते समानो मन्त्रः समीति समानी समानो मन्त्रः समीति जुहोमि संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनां सीजानताम् समानीव आकुति समाना हृदयानिव समानीव आकुति समाना हृदयानिव समानमस्तु वो मनो यथाव सुसहासति संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनां सीजानताम्।
Dr. Vivek Bhandari, the chief guest of the convocation ceremony today. Professor Devi Prasad Mishra, Director of Development Management Institute. Faculty members and other staff members of DMI. Members of the Board of Governors of DMI. Dr. Rana from CIMP, the passing out students of PDM 09 and passed out students of PDM 08, their families, distinguished guests. I welcome you all to this convocation ceremony. I know for the passing out students, it's a momentous occasion. You suddenly graduate from the college and then you go out in the field to make your mark. It will be a difficult journey, not an easy one, but I am sure your faculty members and the team who have worked with you for past 2 years, they have prepared you well for doing very good in the professional field wherever you work. And I am very happy to note that the DMI alumni have actually made a mark for themselves. And I am very happy to note that the intention with which the government of Bihar established the Development Management Institute, almost on the lines of IRMA for the entire eastern part of the country, is being fulfilled to a great extent. There is a dearth of high quality development professionals, and DMI is very well poised to fill that gap. And I'm very happy to note that the students who are passing out are actually doing very good in the development sector. The power of individual. Many a times you may feel that you are at a very junior level in the organization, but you have some great ideas, but you don't know whether there will be any takers for that or it will have any value. So have you heard of trim tab? What are trim tabs? Trim tabs are small pieces which direct the flow of air around an aircraft and guide its directions. So you can play the role of the trim tab within the organization. You may be at whatever position, but with your effort, with your ideas, placing them properly in the proper way and you have to, of course, work also towards that continuously. Then you will see that a time will come when you will find that the changes that you wanted to bring have actually taken place. So that is something that I'll tell you, that do believe in yourself, do believe in your individual power. So we should always realize, while you are working with your client, never take out their struggle. Let them struggle. Be a facilitator. You never go to them to tell them something. You go to them to learn from them. They know what their problems are. They know what the solution is. That when you go, you work with the community, your role is not of someone who has acquired a great deal of knowledge and is just going to vomit all that in front of them. No, that's not your role. Community people, they always know much more about their problems than we can ever do, because they are living with it. Now, what the solution could be also is there somewhere hidden within them. We need to find out. We need to slowly just help them come out with the solution. Just be there, ask appropriate questions, and you will see that the answer will come in a little while. So keep on learning. If you learn how to learn, then learning is lifelong. And let me tell you, your learning doesn't stop at DMI. Your learning has just begun. I hope you all will prove worthy of the effort that your faculty members have put in for shaping you up. They have done very hard work. I have been very closely interacting with them. I take this opportunity to thank Professor Mishra and the entire team for organizing this wonderful convocation. Thank you very much and all the best.
आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर भंडारी, प्रेसिडेंट भारतीय स्किल डेवलपमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी एंड चेयरपर्सन जियो पेमेंट्स बैंक, आदरणीय श्री अरविंद चौधरी सर, आज की ये समारोह की अध्यक्षता करते हुए बिहार सरकार की वित्त और ग्रामीण विकास विभाग की प्रधान सचिव, respected members of the governing board, invited guests, parents and family members of graduating students, invited members of the press, my dear colleagues, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. आज की ये दीक्षांत समारोह में हमारी 8th और 9th बैच अपनी डिप्लोमा ग्रहण करेंगे। तो 8th बैच की के लिए ये एक साल पूरा इंतज़ार करना पड़ा। हम आशा करते हैं कि अगले साल से हम सब कुछ एकदम टाइम पे हमारी होता रहेगा। PDM is the acronym we use for postgraduate diploma in management with specialization in development management. Today we have with us the 8th and the 9th batches to receive their diploma. In a first, diplomas carry QR codes. These have been obtained from the True Scholar digital repository, and they carry digital signatures. So we are using the cutting-edge technology, and these are interoperable with the DigiLocker. And this is a regulation that the Government of India has desired for us to do, and we have done it. I congratulate my colleague Professor Gaurav Mishra, the PDM coordinator, for having taken the steps in getting this done. The PDM has a unique curricular structure. एक अनोखा पाठ्यक्रम है PDM हमारी. It consists of 5 interactive learning terms और 3 field segments. In total, there are 8 distinct phases of the curriculum. Students हम लोग अपने छात्राओं को पार्टिसिपेंट के नाम पे बुलाते हैं। लगभग करीब 1/3 समय वो फील्ड में एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग एंगेजमेंट में एक तरह से जैसे कि वोकेशनल एजुकेशन में जैसे होता है उस ढांचा में हमारी पाठ्यक्रम परिचालना हम करते हैं। द लिस्ट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिन संस्थाओं के साथ हमारी मैनेजमेंट इंटर्नशिप और जो एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग के लिए हम जुड़े हुए हैं, जहाँ जहाँ हमारी छात्र छात्राएँ जाते हैं, वो नंबर हमारी धीरे धीरे बढ़ के काफ़ी बढ़ चुके हैं। बिहार के अंदर बहुत सारे संस्थाएं हैं, बिहार के बाहर करीबन 8-9 स्टेट्स में हमारी स्टूडेंट्स जाते हैं, जहां काम करने की प्रणाली को में देखते हैं, कम्युनिटी के साथ जुड़ते हैं, अलग अलग राज्यों में किस तरह का डेवलपमेंटल वर्क हो रही है, अलग अलग संस्थाएं किस तरह से कार्य कर रहे हैं, उसके बारे में भी तालीम प्राप्त करते हैं। इस बार हमारी कैंपस प्लेसमेंट हम समय सीमा के अंदर ही ख़त्म कर दिए थे। 100% प्लेसमेंट in a particularly difficult year for similar academic programs, this is a very creditable achievement. And the placement office, the placement committee of participants, working under the guidance of our placement coordinator, deserve a round of applause. In recent years, several steps have been taken for process improvements within the PDM. Some among us जो कहते हैं कि quality is by design, but quality is not a constant. It's a continuous striving to keep up, and small improvements in the processes to make it benchmarked with the best. And what is most rational is a process that we are continuously working on. Several steps have been taken under the banner of popularization of DMI and promotion of the PDM. हम लोग एक कैंपेन की तरह इसको व्यवहार करते हैं, particularly using it under the leadership of the admissions coordinator. और इस थीम को हम कहते हैं कि पॉपुलराइजेशन ऑफ DMI. DMI एक सरकार की बनाई हुई, पब्लिक फंड्स के साथ बनाई हुई एक संस्था है। हालांकि हम नॉन गवर्नमेंटल हैं, लेकिन हमारी हर कार्य, हर कदम पब्लिक स्पिरिटेड होना चाहिए, ये हम विश्वास करते हैं। और जो पब्लिक स्पिरिटेड होने का पहला कदम होता है पब्लिसिटी। आपको आपके बारे में लोगों के मन में जानकारी होना जरूरी है। जानकारी हो तो इसकी वो सुविधा ले सके, उसकी फ़ायदा उठा सके। अगर जानकारी ना हो, जिसे कहते हैं जंगल में मोर नाचा किसने देखा, मोर तो बहुत सुंदर है, लेकिन जंगल में जब नाचती है। DMI बहुत सुंदर संस्था है, लेकिन पटना के एक कोने में कहीं बैठा है, तो दूर मोतिहारी में अगर लोगों को पता ना चले, पूर्णिया में लोगों को पता ना चले, तो इसका कोई बहुत बड़ी हम श्रेय नहीं समझते हैं। हमारी कोशिश ये रही है, हम डेवलपमेंट मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट को पॉपुलराइज करें, और इसके अंदर आज की तारीख में जो पाठ्यक्रम है PDM, उसका को ग्रहण योग्य करें। आगे चलते हुए नए नए पाठ्यक्रम जब बनेंगे, तो हम उसको लोगों के पास पहुंचाने के लिए, जो कॉलेज ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, जो बहुत एंक्सियस रहते हैं कि कहाँ नौकरी कहाँ करें, क्या पढ़ाई करें, कैसे आगे बढ़ें, इस एंग्जाइटी को रिस्पॉन्ड करने के लिए एक माध्यम है डेवलपमेंट मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट। DMI एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन आज की तारीख में एक रजिस्टर्ड बॉडी है, जिसकी मैनेजमेंट कमेटी छोटी छोटी बेबी स्टेप्स दे हैव स्टार्टेड टेकिंग। एंड हमारी आशा है कि आगे बढ़ते हुए एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन और अल्मा मेटर, हम दोनों मिलके ये जो हमारी पाठ्यक्रम, हमारी जो क्षेत्र है डेवलपमेंट मैनेजमेंट की, उसकी we will spread it, will popularize it, and we will gain greater recognition for it. CEP है, जिसको हम कॉम्पिटेंसी एनहांसमेंट प्रोग्राम कहते हैं, ये एक माध्यम है जो लोग काम करते हैं वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए या वर्किंग मैनेजर्स के लिए। टाइम टू टाइम कभी नई पाठ्यक्रम, जो नए चीज़ हम जो के लेते हुए जो कोर्स हम देते हैं उसमें आप भाग लें और अपना को अपग्रेड करते जाएं। हम पिछले साल 29 CEPs की आयोजन किए थे, जिसमें 79 डेज हम उन्हें पाठ्यक्रम हुआ था और 850 पार्टिसिपेंट ज्वाइन किए थे। हम पिछले साल की अपनी रिपोर्ट में कहे थे ये हमारी न्यू बेंचमार्क है एंड वी विल स्ट्राइव टू अटेन एट दिस लेवल। लेकिन इस साल वी हैव डन better than that. We have done 37 CEPs, जिसमें 133 days का classes conduct किया गया है and 960 participants have participated. A team of faculty led by the Dean Academics designed and launched a new certificate course titled Management Enhancing Employability Skills, meant for college students or those who recently graduated from college and are looking either for employment or higher education. This course invited 58 applications and 53 of them enrolled in the program. Out of that, 36 of them completed the assessment requirements and are now eligible to receive certificates. Institute की एक हमारी पिछले साल करीबन 6 महीने तक हमारी गवर्निंग बोर्ड की डायरेक्शन में स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लानिंग प्रोसेस में एंगेज किए हैं। वी आर द फॉलोइंग will be the guidelines that we have agreed upon. That is, DMI will pursue the path of transformation for standalone institutions outlined in the new education policy. New education policy 2020 में एक बहुत अच्छी भारत की हायर एजुकेशन के लिए भविष्य कैसे होगी उसका एक वर्णन किया गया है। हम उसी वर्णन से इंस्पिरेशन लेते हुए स्टैंड एलोन इंस्टीट्यूशन के लिए जो गाइडलाइंस उसमें है उसी को देखते हुए हम आगे बढ़ने की संकल्प किए हैं। Institutional autonomy is the most precious position that we have and we would like to, we'll strive to retain it. And उसको retain करने के लिए we will have to grow and probably by 2040 transform ourselves into an university. And else we will get subsumed in a consortium of institutions or be forced to get affiliated to an university. In either instance, our institutional autonomy would be lost. And therefore, to guard this institutional autonomy that we have, we will have to grow, and that's what the new education policy enjoins upon standalone higher education institutions to grow, expand their offerings, and have larger student strength and make a larger contribution to community engagement and research and knowledge creation. And that is third pivot that we have commonly agreed upon, that financial sustainability is a sine qua non for us. We will have to be sustainable financially and generate resources to fund ourselves, and whatever it takes in this direction, we will have to work towards that. Drawing upon them, we have set the goal of being a multidisciplinary institution with multiple academic programs by 2030. Centers of academic excellence are being set up. This will be the fulcrum both for scholarship and pedagogy. Our collaborative action research and education, जो केयर सेंटर की जो वर्णना था DMI की जब गठन किया गया था, उसी रूब्रिक के अंडर में ये सेंटर्स काम करेंगे। और उसी तरह जो कोलैबोरेटिव एक्शन रिसर्च एंड एकेडमिक प्रोग्राम्स इसी केयर सेंटर के जरिए से आगे चलते हुए ऑफरिंग आएगा। आज की तारीख में हमारे पास 2 सेंटर आइडेंटिफाइबल सेंटर है जो कि पिछले करीबन 3-4 साल से काम कर रहे हैं। वो सेंटर्स भी आगे बढ़ेंगे, उनमें से भी एकेडमिक प्रोग्राम्स बनेंगे। The Center of Excellence in Disaster Management has continued its work. It works very closely with the Disaster Management Department. Similarly, UNICEF की collaboration में हमारी एक WASH, वाटर सैनिटेशन एंड हेल्थ की एक ऑब्जर्वेटरी बनी थी। वहाँ भी वो एक तरह से एक सेंटर की तरह वो काम करती है। उसमें भी बहुत सारे कार्यक्रम इस साल गए साल में किया गया है। दिस सेंटर हैज़ बीन रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एज अ की रिसोर्स एजेंसी बाय द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ जल शक्ति, Government of India, for undertaking capacity building initiatives for the Public Health Engineering Department of Bihar and neighboring states. This year that has ended has been a very satisfying year for us. The My sincere thanks to all colleagues in the faculty, managers, staff, COEDM, WASH-O, personnel of services and the security agencies. Thank you for your cooperation and commitment to our shared goals. My sincere gratitude to the chairman and members of the board of governors for their guidance and patience during the transitional phase of DMI. We express our gratitude to the Rural Development Department for constantly standing by us and supporting us in every which way. To my ex-boss and my dear friend Dr. Bhandari, thank you. Thank you for accepting our invitation to be here with us today. We look forward to collaboration with your university and our continued friendship. Dear participants, graduating today, it's been a joy having you with us as students. आप लोग बहुत मेहनत करके पढ़ाई किए और हमारी छोटी सी इंस्टीट्यूट में, छोटी सी परिसर के अंदर लाइफ भरने में आपकी बहुत बड़ी कदम रही। टाइम टू टाइम आपकी जो टैलेंट शोज़, जो कल्चरल प्रोग्राम्स आपने किए, वो हमारी जीवन में रंग लाता है, इंस्टीट्यूट की जीवन में। और थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर डूइंग दैट। योर एजुकेशन एंड्स टुडे, बट प्लीज़ bear in mind a life of practical engagement and learning begins. Carry your academic laurels, but carry them lightly. But know that they count for little. In the world of practice, every day will be a test. You will have to prove to yourself, nobody else. You have to prove to yourself again and time again of what material you are made of, what you are meant to achieve, and what outcomes your strivings will enable. You must hold on to your passion, for the results of your work creates the change it makes in the life world of the underprivileged and the marginal. May you find love of God in your work. Stay blessed. God bless you. I request the PGM coordinator to commence the diploma awarding process ceremony. I request the chairman to present the Angavastrams and the chief guest to award the diploma to the graduating students.
On the recommendation of the Faculty Council and approval of DMI Board of Governors, 50 participants are being conferred with the postgraduate diploma in management at this annual convocation ceremony. 46 of them will receive their diplomas in person and 4 are being awarded in absentia. I now invite the participants to receive their diplomas on the stage. Goldie Kumari. Avinash Roy. Sonu Shah. Shobna Gupta. Ragini Kumari. I request the dignitaries to take their seats. Graduating class may now stand to take the pledge. I, the graduate of Development Management Institute, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavor to be honest in the discharge of my duties as a development professional. I shall always endeavor to utilize my knowledge of management studies for the service of humanity and glory of the institute. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the institute's and the profession's integrity. Thank you.
Honorable Principal Secretary, Finance and Rural Development, Shri A.K. Chaudhary Sahab, respected Development Management Institute Director, Professor Devi Prasad Mishra, distinguished members of DMI's board assembled today, the inspiring and exciting graduating batch, their esteemed family and friends, and all members of the DMI community. It is a rare privilege for me to be speaking to you all on the 10th anniversary of the foundation of the DMI, a date that also coincides happily with Mahatma Gandhi's iconic speech in Motihari in 1917. I'm equally moved that we are assembled here to celebrate the graduation of 50 participants, each one special in their own unique way, who will proceed to serve as change agents at the grassroots level as envisioned by the Mahatma. This is indeed a marvelous gift, and I'm honored to be here. The world today is very different from the time that Dr. Verghese Kurian, when he first imagined the field of rural management as an alternative to mainstream management education in the 1970s, and the world today. I believe the DMI and its graduates will tread their own path with fresh perspectives, perhaps because you are not weighed down by the baggage of the past. This is something you should embrace. So as we embark on the next chapter of your life, dear participants, I'd like to share some thoughts with you based on my limited experience. My comments are broadly divided into three parts. First, I will describe the fast-changing world that you are entering. I will then raise some conceptual, theoretical, philosophical questions which may seem abstract, but are deeply pertinent to how you will engage with organizational life in the here and now, since that is what you must do as managers. We have entered what might be called an age of global disruption. To understand what I mean by this, I'll turn to Thomas Friedman, who in a book long ago described these disruptions simplistically as the 3 M's. The first M is a reference to Gordon Moore, Moore's Law. I don't know how many of you have heard of it. A former CEO of Intel, in 1975, he predicted that he predicted that the processing power of integrated circuits would double every year forever. The odd thing is that this doubling of the power of the IC has stayed steady. It can be assessed well into 2010, and many say it is still happening. In practical terms, this means that the machine that was the size of half of this room, sitting in NASA in the 1960s, had the processing power that is less than the processing power in your cell phone. Now, Moore's law has consequences. Because of the rise of 5G connectivity, all screens are now gateways into a cosmos of products, services, and information. Data analytics serves as a big driver of change and therefore strategy in all organizations. In fact, big data is facilitating both the Internet of Things as well as artificial intelligence, as many users of ChatGPT, I'm sure, have sampled in this room. In the Indian context, this revolution has impacted the Aadhaar integration into virtually all facets of our life, as well as several approaches to social welfare and protection, especially in areas like fintech and health tech. And the advent of cloud computing has transformed our access to knowledge and service delivery. Knowing that data is everywhere, organizations are using the cloud to forge a direct connection with customers and the government with citizens, something now you know from your digitized degrees. I think of an organization called Haq Darshak in the development sector, which digitally links the poor with schemes for DBTs, direct benefit transfers from the government. And several payments banks are now doing the same thing. Of course, all these challenges also raise serious red flags about privacy, surveillance, and data integrity, and we are clearly entering a confusing new world. And that's only the first M. The second M, I'll say less about it, is very obvious, is the newly emerging marketplace of what is called Industrial Revolution 4.0. Today, inter- and intra-national linkages are shaping businesses and therefore government and human choices in fundamental ways. The marketplace is here and it's global. And this trend has been accelerating since the advent of globalization in the 1990s and doesn't seem like it's stopping anytime soon. And at a larger existential level, the third M, none of these two forces can survive if the exploitation of Mother Nature is not curbed at the earliest. There is an urgent need in all sectors to embrace sustainability and ecologically friendly business practices. Debates over fossil fuels, alternative energy sources, and sustainability are central to all human endeavor now. Yet solving the Mother Nature puzzle is easier said than done because the first two M's often challenge the fight for the environment. And I'd like you to look at all these three in a composite manner as part of the organizational landscape that you will be entering. Development management, at its heart, is a politically sensitive domain filled with difficult decision making. This brings me to part two of my comments. Some of the questions you will face that immediately come to my mind are as follows. What does it mean to be political as a grassroots professional? What is your understanding of how power is dispersed in society, and in what ways is it embedded in economic relations, culture, and the institutional apparatus of modern governance? In what ways do institutions of the state and corporate capital limit the political choices available to individuals today? What, in other words, is the location of power in your day-to-day life, and how do we subvert it without unleashing new challenges and new tyrannies? From a Gandhian perspective, are non-violent forms of resistance effective in curbing these tyrannies in an age in which people have acquired a taste for screens, instant gratification, and I would describe as the surgical hygiene of electronic warfare? What fundamentally are the political choices available to individuals today, personally and professionally? This is the big one. And since you're dealing with people, you have to think about their choices and your own. I'd like us to reflect on the field of development management. I believe it is still very much in its infancy. It's a young field. In the large scheme of history, it's barely 4 decades old. You, dear participants, must shape it by conducting the kinds of experiments with truth that would have made the Mahatma proud. That's the story of his autobiography, right? The story of my experiments with truth. Or as the German poet Maria Rainer Rilke said, live the questions now. And I've given you some questions to think about. perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live into the answer. As Professor Mishra said, practice matters. Take whatever comes with great trust and hate nothing. Love matters. So as we look at our world in churn, the manthan all around us, development practitioners such as yourself will have to tread a very fine line. You will need to recognize that some of the paths to empowerment being opened by new disruptions do indeed have the potential to do good. They are doing it already. But you must never forget the moral imperative, which is the commitment to doing good ethically, something which can only come from a personal sense of Swaraj, a form of personal mastery that will lead you to the right answers. Mahatma Gandhi, through his experiments with truth, did this, and he did not have all the answers, but he exemplified this approach admirably. I wish you all the very best in your adventures ahead. Once again, many congratulations.
We request the chairman to declare the convocation closed.
Thank you. I declare the convocation program closed. Thank you.
We request all present in the hall to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे